Here with head coach Corey Gipson. The Demons heading into their first full week of Southland Conference play. And coach, tough start to conference play, but I know about one thing about this team: they know how to answer adversity.
Well, I tell you, it really felt like we were in the conference tournament. I tell you what, iron sharpens iron. I was very pleased with the battle. I was very pleased with the confrontation of both teams, and it was a high level competitive game. Corpus Christi came to play. Obviously, they're battle tested. You know, they've tasted the NCAA tournament. And so I thought that both teams did some things that make each other better. There's some things that we can most certainly learn from. You know, we had to make some adjustments in game, and now we have to make some adjustments going into today's practice.
And you'll make those adjustments probably leading up until McNeese on Thursday.
We will. We'll make some more adjustments. The biggest adjustment we have to make is fouling. Okay, we have to really finally get a grip on fouling. We're not getting to the foul line, okay, and other teams are getting to the foul line. So it's not like we have to make major adjustments, but the charity stripe has been a big adjustment that we have to make moving forward for the program.
You talked about it. You opened with Corpus, who's a preseason favorite in terms of the preseason polls. We know what those are worth. Not really worth there. They're spoken into. But you go to McNeese and you'll have Nicholls at home on Saturday. So again, a couple of very familiar faces for this program, if not for you guys, but probably the same type of intensity you'd expect for the next 17 conference games.
Yes, we really never worry about the opponent. Anybody we play, okay, there's a bullseye on our back. We've received a great deal of recognition in the early going, okay? So we're gonna get everybody's best shot. We're not gonna catch anybody flying under the radar, all right? It was good to see the expression from Corpus Christi after the outcome of the game. You know, that expression almost looked like they won the conference tournament championship. That lets us know that we have a bullseye on our back. And when you have a bullseye on your back, okay, you have to have an approach, okay, that makes a stand in regards to how we know we're being viewed among our peers.
14 games in, you'll be literally at the halfway mark once you get through half of Saturday's game, which is kind of crazy to think about halfway through the regular season. For you and those who don't know you, are you one of the people that says there's a point in time where freshmen, quote, aren't really freshmen anymore?
Yes. I mean, you take Jalen Hampton. Jalen Hampton has been phenomenal. I think he's averaging 7 points a game, 6 rebounds. And I think he's probably shooting 60% from the field. There's not much more that we can ask of him in regards to consistency, because he's been very consistent. Now, there is more we can ask of him on the defensive side of the ball. He can become a better defensive rebounder, and he can become a better container on-ball defender. So there's things that he can continue to grow in, but Jalen Hampton most certainly has been a consistent feature in our program.
Not just him, Greedy Williams has had his moments his first year as well.
Yeah, Greedy has. Greedy has really started to hone in on becoming a more consistent rebounder, a more tenacious defender, you know, a guy that brings a level of nasty to the game. You know, in regards to what we ask of our freshmen is to bring more nasty, okay? You know, the scoring column and things like that, that's not really important as a freshman. You know, you have to grow into your role in a program, but you have to become content with your role is, you know, while you're just entering a program.
I know you'll get back on the road. You had a game at home, first one in 3 weeks back on the road. And I know even though it's a shorter trip, you really appreciate the fact that you can get out on the road and get the guys even more together.
All I can tell you is that whether we're home and away, it always feels like a road game to me. So I don't care if we go play on Mars, okay? We have got to stop fouling, and we got to keep people off the charity stripe.
Coach, thanks so much.